Brian Anderson, what's your name?
Mariah.
So you're going to be my patient today, and we're going to talk about some falls, or maybe fear of falling, or some descriptive like exercise for balancing. But first, we want to do this evaluation with you. Is there any concerns you have?
Specifically what?
So, well, what are you concerned with? Did you have a fall or anything recently?
You did.
Go
So
ahead and tell
I
me about it.
was walking down the stairs carrying two of my kids. My cute dog got under my feet and I fell
Oh,
down the
no.
stairs.
Really? Okay. Oh man, wow, that could be concerning. Um, have any injuries from it?
Nothing too serious. Fortunately, the kids were okay.
That's good to hear.
So yeah, just a sore hip from landing on it.
Gotcha. Okay, that is concerning because any little falls or even the children, anyone can be injured. And any, we'll go ahead and what I'll do is I'll ask you a couple of questions, and since your hip has been hurting, that is a concern as well. And we'll talk about some possibilities to maybe get it back to 100% balance exercises.
That would be great.
Perfect. All right, you got a couple of questions here. If there's nothing else that you have concerns about, then we can go over these.
All right.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a series of questions. These are just going to be 1 to 4 rating. 1 is not at all concerned. 2 is going to be somewhat concerned. 3 is fairly concerned. And 4 is very concerned. So with that in mind, the first question is going to be, in your opinion, cleaning the house, like sweeping or vacuuming, are you concerned about falling during that?
No.
Okay.
So 1.
Sounds good. Good 1. All right. And so getting dressed or undressing, is there any kind of concern about falling? Do you have proper support?
I mean, sometimes I tumble over, like, putting on pants or whatnot, so maybe you too.
Maybe 2. Perfect. Okay. Gotcha. And by all means, don't feel embarrassed. We'll get through this, and we'll give you a proper evaluation of the balance and possibly exercises to correct anything that you might be concerned about. Okay, let's see. So number 3 is going to be preparing simple meals. How concerned are you about falling in the kitchen? Is there a lot of distractions? Is there anything that you're worried about floors, or anything like that?
1.
1. Okay. Okay, the next will be taking a bath or a shower. How concerned are you about, is there any possible hazards there, or is there not proper hand grip, or are you fine with that, or have you even experienced any kind of slips or falls there?
I see it too.
A 2? Okay, great. Okay, and like shopping or going shopping. Have you experienced any kind of falls, or do you ever feel concerned about it when you're like managing multiple kids or anything like that?
Yeah.
All right, so 1. Perfect. Getting in or out of a chair.
It's on the day.
Gotcha. So maybe a 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Going up and down the stairs. Right there, we already
A
know.
little bit more dangerous.
Yeah, and with a puppy around, maybe
Probably 3.
3. Gotcha. Yes, those stairs can be very.
Hazardous.
They can. I know walking up the stairs if I'm not focused, trip once or twice a week. Got a lot of stairs. All right. Walking around in the neighborhood.
Probably a 1.
Got a pretty clean neighborhood, so I'm sure that'll be good. Reaching for something above your head or on the ground. Do you have any kind of, I guess, concerns about it? Do you feel dizzy whenever you're reaching above or below? Is there any kind of balance issues you worry about? Or are you doing pretty good with that?
Probably a 1.
Gotcha. Very good. All right. And going to answer the telephone before it stops ringing. So this isn't, in this situation, I'm assuming they're talking about if it's across the room, if you're like concerned, get up to go do it, yeah. Is there any kind of worry about maybe something on the floor or maybe you get dizzy or something like that?
Probably a 2.
Gotcha. All right, and walking on a slippery surface, like wet floor or icy.
What?
Wet driveway, yes.
Flops.
So that'd probably be about a 3 or, right, fairly. Have there been any falls?
Close ones.
Gotcha.
Not all the way down.
Okay. So, and would that be very concerned or just fairly concerned? Okay. So, or, yeah, it's really up to you. Visiting a friend or relative. Do you have any concerns when you travel long distances and get out of the car and visit?
No.
All right, got the one there. Walking in a place with crowds. Do you ever get lightheaded or feel dizzy or anything like that when, like around crowds?
No.
Gotcha. So 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm getting this right. Walking in an uneven surface, rocky ground, poorly maintained pavement.
Maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2. Okay. And this is your personal perspective, so by all means, don't. If I mention something, you don't necessarily have to account for that. Just what you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Walking up and down a slope. Okay. And going out to a social event, religious service, family gathering, or club meeting.
1.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to go over this information. Give me one moment. Okay, I've gone ahead and tallied up all the scores. And essentially what we're looking at is there might be a moderate concern of falling, which pretty much was what we kind of went over. So with that, we can actually create like a balance plan to maybe secure some of those stuff, like because you mentioned your hip hurt. So in those cases, that could cause sharp pain, maybe tumble, fall, get hurt, and further exacerbate that issue.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would be suggesting would be to more, we'd perform some balancing exercises, which I will give to you afterwards, and to kind of help strengthen the lower body, also the movement maybe of standing, bending over, more focused on those 3.
Sounds good.
All right, okay. And do you have any more questions or any concerns?
No.
Maybe let the dog, teach the dog walk first or behind, because, I mean, yeah, that would be scary. So, all right, you have a good day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You too.